Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner. Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner. The Dolphins have made the trek across the pond as the Jaguars host yet another home game in London. We'll see two QBs that faced off in the 2019 National Championship. It's Tua versus Trevor. Next.
Two teams on opposite ends of the Sunshine State. The Jags and Dolphins are underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
For the first time, the Jacksonville Jaguars set to go here on offense, led out by the new face of the franchise, the #1 overall pick, of course, from this year's draft. It's Trevor Lawrence out of Clemson.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
Well, they sent the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing him for a loss.
On third down, Lawrence. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down.
Josh Allen with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on fourth down. Jakeem Grant back deep for Miami. Now a hit and a loose football.
The Dolphins ready to go to work on offense, led by their second-year quarterback out of Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
To absolutely no one's surprise, the Dolphins did invest a high first-round pick, number 5 overall, to draft Tua in 2020. I think that most people would say that his rookie year had plenty of positives, but it was sprinkled with a few negatives as well. Remember, he controversially took over for Ryan Fitzpatrick during the open week prior to Week 8. Miami did go 6-3 in his starts from that time, but he had to get rescued a few times in games by Fitzmagic. And in his own words, he called his rookie year below average. I don't think the franchise believes that, but they're looking forward to seeing him improve.
And this one is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incomplete.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Jalen Phillips in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career.
So on fourth down, the Dolphins' new punter for 2021, Michael Pilardi, on to punt.
Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. Lawrence.
That'll be caught right side. Chenault with it.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
So for Trevor Lawrence, listen, the hype, the buzz, whatever you want to call it, it just surrounds this guy. One of the most highly regarded draft picks of the last decade or two.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Josh Allen able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Dolphin football.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up first and 10
at their 36-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. Got a man. It's the rookie Jalen Waddle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Miami's receivers have the second fewest yards of any receiving group in 2020 and the fewest yards in run after catch as well. Jalen Waddle, he might solve both of those problems. Taking 6th overall, he picks up a first down right there.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They got to take care of business first.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Now Lawrence.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Dolphins have got him.
He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked by Jared Wilson. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
The Jags with a football to begin the second quarter as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Lawrence will throw.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver.
But now it'll be 3rd down.
Now Lawrence. That's out wide here for Robinson.
And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down.
He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt.
Come the offense as they take over. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10
at their own 27.
They'll start with a handoff to Sanders.
And he powers his way up past the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
From the gun, it's Tua. That's going to be caught by Waddle. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Play action, now it's Tua. On the right side, open is Gesicki. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. That's caught by Hollister. That catch good for only a couple.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. He finds Robinson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. We'll check on his status when we get back. On 1st down, it's Robinson. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Van Ginkel there on the stop. Now it's 2nd and 9. Here's Lawrence. Throw left side, going to be caught by Chenault. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now Lawrence to throw. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 23. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. On 1st down, Lawrence. He'll get this off to Etienne. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Call it a gain of 5. And that'll make it a 2nd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. Tyler Eifert, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Dolphins ready to take over on offense.
And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And his throw here is incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. And it's 3rd and short. Tua sets up to pass it. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. It's a pickup of 6. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. And again, it's Tagovailoa. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with decent starting field position, they're...
Only a couple completions away from field goal range. And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down.
Give the sack to Jerome Baker. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have the show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think
he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And the return will stop right around the 25. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
2nd and 4. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Back to throw, Lawrence. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On 2nd down now, it's Robinson, and he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On 3rd down, Lawrence.
And a dump off here to Robinson. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. And Lambeau will put this one through, and they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So, CD, maybe put a pin in that one as this game progresses. It's a field goal that gets them the lead here in the third, but, boy, you hate settling for 3 when you're that close to the goal line.
Well, it certainly pains me to say it, but I do think it was the right call. Now, if they lose, you and I both know that'd be one of the things that gets second-guessed. Why didn't you go for it on 4th and goal? I know the mindset was take the points, get the lead. And, by the way, if they went for it and got stuffed, they'd second-guess that, too.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa.
And this is going to be incomplete.
He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, but it's going to be 2nd down.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
They'll go again with Sanders. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. From midfield now, Lawrence. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
It's awfully good for a rookie quarterback to have a big target, and Lawrence has one in Tyler Eifert, 6'6", 255 pounds. Back for a 2nd season in Jacksonville after 7 years in Cincinnati. Hoping to emulate some of the big production seasons he had with the Bengals.
Yeah, able to elude one tackler, but only gets this back to the line of scrimmage. No gain, and it's 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Lawrence. It's complete to Robinson. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Trevor Lawrence keeping it himself from 10 yards away. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
I like what they were thinking there because in most situations now, defense is accounting for all the other runners on the field and, of course, for pass plays. But the quarterback position, oftentimes it is unaccounted for. Offense coordinator felt it, dialed it right up.
Inside the red zone, is this something teams should maybe, depending on the quarterback, do more often?
Definitely. If you've got a quarterback who can actually move it with his legs, that's an extra option and an extra weapon for you. I think they should utilize it more often.
Jakeem Grant now to return. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Jags grab it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, it's going to take a second. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Well, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked by Jared Wilson. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, Or you start thinking,
touchdown Jaguars! DJ Chark, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact, and in his mind just screamed, out of my way, and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious?
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. So at that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
And what a great call defensively there, because they decided to bring pressure off the corner. And a lot of times, those big linemen, they can't account for the speed of a defensive back. And that time, he made a beeline right for the quarterback and got him. The cat blitz, tough to defend.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The Dolphins on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 19.
Uncorks one for Davis. And that'll be incomplete. Now they took their shot, but the coverage up to the task, and it forces a 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. Not much there, only a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Jaguars are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives them a 1st down.
Lawrence will throw. Right there, Chenault for the Jacksonville touchdown. LaVisca.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville.
And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.